This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Alright, so let's talk about this one, shall we? The WBC have announced that they are now enrolling judges and referees as part of their clean boxing program, but they'll be testing them for recreational drugs such as cocaine, marijuana, amphetamines, all this kind of thing. So that's all well and good. I mean, listen, we have to give WBC credit because at least they are proactive when it comes to having a clean sport of boxing. That's for sure. Unfortunately for these guys, they have a little bit of a shady history where they actually give certain fighters passes for failing PED tests. We know what we're talking about there, don't we? But listen, that's all great that they're going to do this with the referees. It's important. Personally, I couldn't care less if somebody's buzzing off their head. All I'm interested in is, are they doing their job correctly? That's all I'm interested in. Test them for whatever. I would rather you test them for corruptibility. That's what I would rather. How do you do that? I have no idea. Maybe employ the lie detector people from Jeremy Carlos. These people are out of a job now, right? no, actually, best not. Now, that's all I'm interested in. I'm interested in stopping stupid judges, corrupt judges, making judges accountable, making referees accountable. What happens when somebody is making calamity mistake after calamity mistake? What happens? Adelaide Bird, I don't want to single people out, but she has a history of that kind of thing. What happens with her? Why is she still judging? Did she ever get fined? Did she get penalised? Is there some kind of yellow card, red card? What happens? You see, we never know. Who is accountable for these people? Who do these people go see? Are their jobs at risk for making mistakes? Are they fully investigated for any kind of laundering? For example, Adelaide Bird's husband. What happened in the World Boxing Super Series with Marius Bradis? When he elbowed that dude in the face and the referee did nothing about it. He told him to stand up. The bell was going very, very clearly. The bell was ringing. Everybody in the arena heard the bell. The two fighters heard the bell. The referee did not. Marius Bradis cracked him. He went down. What's happening with Robert Bird? Who are these people accountable to? So you can test them all you like. Maybe test them for their eyesight. Maybe test them for dementia. Maybe test them for whatever. Let's look at Ryan Burnett when he took on Lee Haskins a little while ago. One of the judges gave it to Lee Haskins. Bear in mind, Ryan Burnett won every single round. Every single round. Two judges gave it every single round to Ryan Burnett. The other judge gave it every single round to Lee Haskins. Why? Because he didn't know which one was Ryan Burnett and which one was Lee Haskins. In the red corner, wearing the white trunks with green stripes. See, even that isn't helping. So what's happening with that kind of judge? That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in who is corruptible. Are they being investigated? Are they being accountable for their mistakes? That's all I'm interested in. That is it. I couldn't care less if these guys all do sit around on a weekend singing Kumbaya around a campfire, smoking bongs. Couldn't care less. I don't care what they're doing. They could put whatever they want into their veins. I don't care. What they do on the night is all I care. There's been way too much of judges getting it way wrong. Who is accountable? Are they being investigated? That's all I'm interested in. I don't care if they've had a marijuana smoke joint. Listen, I don't do that kind of thing, but whatever. I don't care if they do it at ringside. I couldn't care less. All I care is, are they getting their job right and are they accountable? And I don't know how many times I need to say that. Who's testing Mauricio Suleiman for making stupid decisions? Who's testing his guys at the WBC? Who's testing those who are making up the damn ranking system, which is an absolute farce at times? What's happening with those who are making decisions as far as who the mandatories are? Who's come up with stupid decisions like testing judges? That's what I want to know. I don't care about any of this. I do not care. As far as PEDs go, I only care about are the fighters on them and are they being tested regularly enough. That's all I care about. Don't care if a judge is sticking needles in his arm. Don't care. Not my business. That is it. Mauricio Suleiman, You need to be looking at your own team, getting in-house sorted out first. Actually, while we're on the subject, why are judges and referees employed by the WBC? I've never understood that. I've never understood why sanctioning bodies have their own pool of referees and judges. Because as I said before, Mauricio Suleiman or the WBC, they have a direct line contact to Al Heyman. Brett Yormark works as a director for the PBC and Al Heyman. Also runs the Barclays Centre and he's on the Supreme Council at the WBC. So all it takes is Al Heyman to say to Brett Yormark, and I'm not saying that to this house happened or anything, I'm saying that as a for instance, Al Heyman said to Brett Yormark, hey Brett, we could really do with so-and-so winning tonight. And he'll go, all right, yeah, no worries, live with me. And Al will be like, okay, cool, no problem, thanks very much. Christmas around the corner, nice little bonus for you. Yeah, sweet, thanks. Goes and tells one of their judges, who they have a very good relationship with, hey, listen, we need so-and-so winning today, and there'll be a nice little Christmas bonus for you. What do you say? So for me, judges shouldn't be direct in contact with sanctioning bodies, much like any sanctioning body shouldn't be in direct contact or have a good relationship even with promoters and managers. They just shouldn't have it. Not at all. So that's my whole point. Cut out corruption. Judges, referees, whatever you do in your free time is whatever you do. As long as it's within the law, crack on. Test the fighters. Test corruption within your own sanctioning body. And that goes for all of them. But on the flip side of that, we do have to give the WBC credit because they are actually proactively doing something to try and keep a clean sport of boxing. So we do have to give them credit for that. But right now, testing a judge and a referee, who comes up with these ideas? Test them for drink. If you really want testing for something. Listen, I don't know anything about drugs. I've never done them. But doesn't cocaine give you some kind of focus or something? I don't know. Or marijuana calms you down? I don't know. I'll be more interested in, are they having a little bit of a tipple? Where they're making irregular, stuff it, let's give him a few rounds, that'll do. That's what I'm interested in. Anyway, that's my thoughts. You drop me yours. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.